At that time again, Mahamati, the Bodhisattva Mahasattva, said this to the Blessed One. How was it that the Arhats were given assurance by the Blessed One of their attainment of supreme enlightenment? How can all beings attain to Tathagatahood without realizing the truths of parinirvana? What does it mean that from the night when the Tathagata was awakened to supreme enlightenment until the night when he entered into parinirvana, between these times the Tathagata has not uttered, has not pronounced a word? What is the meaning of this, that being always in samadhi, the Tathagatas neither deliberate nor contemplate? How do Buddhists of transformation, being in the state of transformation, execute the works of the Tathagatas? How is the succession of momentary decomposition explained, which takes place in the Vijnanas? Further, what do these statements mean, that Vajrapani is constantly with the Tathagata as his personal guard, that the primary limit is unknown, and yet cessation is knowable, that there are evil ones, their activities, and leftover karma? Blessed One, facts of karma hindrance are said to be shown by the Tathagata in the incident of Jankja, daughter of a Brahmin, of Sundari, the daughter of a mendicant, an empty bowl, etc. How can the Blessed One, with these unexhausted evils, attain all knowledge? The Blessed One replied, Then, Mahamati, listen well and reflect within yourself. I will tell you. Certainly, Blessed One, said Mahamati the Bodhisattva Mahasattva, and gave ear to the Blessed One. The Blessed One said this to him. The realm of nirvana, where no substratum is left behind, is according to the hidden meaning and for the sake of the practicers who are thereby inspired to exert themselves in the work of the Bodhisattvas. Mahamati, there are Bodhisattvas practicing the work of the Bodhisattva here and in other Buddha lands, who, however, are desirous of attaining the nirvana of the Shravakayana. In order to turn their inclination away from the Shravakayana and to make them exert themselves in the course of the Mahayana, the Shravakas in transformation are given assurance as to their future Buddhahood by the body of transformation. But this is not done by the Dharmata Buddha. This giving assurance to the Shravakas, Mahamati, is declared according to the hidden meaning. That the abandonment of passion hindrance by the Shravakas and Pratyeka Buddhas is not different from that by the Tathagatas is due to the sameness of the taste of emancipation. But this does not apply to the abandonment of knowledge hindrance. Knowledge hindrance, Mahamati, is purified when the egolessness of things is distinctly perceived. But passion hindrance is destroyed when first the egolessness of persons is perceived and acted upon, for then the manovijnana ceases to function. Further, dharma hindrance is given up because of the disappearance of the habit energy accumulated in the alaya vijnana. It is now thoroughly purified. There is an eternally abiding reality, which is to be understood according to the hidden meaning, because it is something that has neither antecedents nor consequence. The Tathagata points out the Dharma without deliberation, without contemplation, and by means of such words that are original and independent. Because of his right thinking, and because of his unfailing memory, he neither deliberates nor contemplates. He is no more at the stage of the fourfold habit energy. He is free from the twofold death. He has relinquished the twofold hindrance of passion and knowledge. Mahamati, the 7 vijnanas, that is, manas, manovijnana, ayavijnana, etc., are characterized with momentariness because they originate from habit energy. They are destitute of the good non-flowing factors and are not transmigratory. What transmigrates, Mahamati, is the Tathagata Garbha, which is the cause of nirvana, as well as that of pleasure and pain. This is not understood by the ignorant, whose minds are torn asunder by the notion of emptiness. Mahamati, The Tathagatas who are accompanied by Vajrapani are the Tathagatas transformed in transformation and are not the original Tathagatas, Arhats, fully enlightened ones. The original Tathagatas Mahamate are indeed beyond all sense and measurement, beyond the reach of all ignorant ones, Shravakas, Pratyeka Buddhas, and philosophers. These Tathagatas are abiding in the joy of existence as it is, as they have reached the truth of intuitive knowledge by means of Jnanakajanti. Thus, Vajrapani is not attached to them. All the Buddhas of transformation do not owe their existence to karma. In them there is no Tathagatahood, but apart from them there is no Tathagatahood either. Like the potter who is dependent on various combinations, the Buddha of transformation does his work for sentient beings. He teaches the doctrine meeting conditions, but not the doctrine that will establish the truth as it is, which belongs to the noble realm of self-realization. Further, Mahamati, on account of the cessation of the 6 Vijnanas, the ignorant and simple-minded look for nihilism, and on account of their not understanding the Alaya Vijnana, they have eternalism. The primary limit of the discrimination of their own minds is unknown, Mahamati. Emancipation is obtained when this discrimination of mind itself ceases. With the abandonment of this fourfold habit energy, the abandonment of all faults takes place. So it is said, the 3 vehicles are no vehicle. There is no nirvana with the Buddhas. It is pointed out that the assurance of Buddhahood is given to all that are freed from faults. Ultimate intuitive knowledge, nirvana that leaves no remnant, this is told according to the hidden meaning in order to give encouragement to the timid. Knowledge is produced by the Buddhas, and the path is pointed out by them. They move in it and not in anything else. Therefore, there is no nirvana with them. Existence, desire, form, theorizing, this is the fourfold habit energy. This is where the Manovijnana takes its rise, and the Alaya and Manas abide. Nihilism and the idea of impermanency rise because of the Manovijnanas, the I-Vijnana, etc. Eternalism rises from the thought that there is no beginning in nirvana, intelligence, and theorization.